Ready? Good evening and welcome to tonight's Yukon City Council Yukon Municipal Authority Work Session. It is March 19th, 2024 at 6:30. We're here in the council chambers in the Centennial Building, which is at 12 South 5th Street in the great city of Yukon, Oklahoma. Tonight we'll be discussing the 2023 Recreation Trails Program Grant for Welch Park and Transportation Alternative Program Grants for Multimodal Trails by Claudia Kershka. Right? Okay. Ms. Kershka?
Jared? He told me all I had to do was look at it, and he did.
And thank you for giving us these because I can't see that screen that well. And I hope the rest of you, I was recently in Guyman at their city council, and they have individual TV screens here for old people like me who can't see that well. So thanks for providing these.
No problems. Some of the, okay, Jared, it's not working. Yay. Some of them are pretty small, so
Yeah,
that's why.
I can't see that, so thank you.
I'm here to, first of all, let you guys know how many sidewalks we have in the city, the ones we're working on, the ones that the trails we've already built. And this is just an overview of that. And I'm here tonight to talk about 3 different grants. One is the Recreation Trail Program Grant, which is sponsored by the Oklahoma Tourism Recreation Department, and this is for the Welch Park Trail Grant. The next one is a TAP, or Transportation Alternative Program Grant, through the Oklahoma Department of Transportation, and that's for Garth Brooks Boulevard from Vandament, basically up to I-40 where Brahms is. And then the next one is a TAP grant for Garth Brooks Boulevard from the other side of I-40 up to Northwest 10th.
Okay.
The Welch Park Trail is a proposed project, is an 8-foot wide concrete path that begins at the Welch Park parking lot and extends to the east, creating a loop around the pond. Included in this project will be a 10-foot by 20-foot concrete pad that will be used for accessible fishing. 5 benches, 5 trash receptacles, educational signage will also be included in the project. If approved, the proposal will be submitted by March 31st, 2024. The project must be completed within 2 years. This is a reimbursement grant. Up to 80% of the project cost will be reimbursed.
And this is where we're trout and our disc golf is.
Yes. So we're wanting to try to develop this
Yeah.
park even more. It's kind of
I
a
love
hidden
that.
jewel and maybe take some of the pressure off the other parks that have trails. So, and basically, I can't point with this because it doesn't go on the screen, but that's Ranchwood. On the upper left is Ranchwood School, and then this is Welch, and it goes around the pond and back, and that would be accessible. It has 3 crossings, so it'd be accessible by wheelchair all the way around.
Oh, wonderful.
And then the next page is just the breakdown of the expenses. That we're asking for $300,000 for the federal grant. Oh, didn't show it all the way. The local match would be $75,000, and the total project cost would be $375,000.
That is amazing.
The second one is, this is a call for project only. After it's received to ODOT, we'll meet with the city, they'll meet with us, and we go over the project before the final submittal. This grant would be a 10-foot wide multimodal trail from Vandament Avenue south to the I-40 westbound on-ramp. This trail would be on the west side of Garth Brooks. Improvements to the crossings and the pedestrian crossing signals is included. This would connect with the current TAP project that is already funded of the trail underneath I-40. The formal application will be submitted by May 31st, 2024. Final project selection will occur at the October-November 2024 ODOT Commission meeting, and the time frame to complete is 24 to 36 months. Total cost for the project is $990,000. Federal funding is $792,000. Local match would be $198,000. And this is an overview of where it would go. The third one I'm presenting tonight is another call for a project. It's another TAP grant. It's the exact same. After the ODOT receives it, they'll meet with us, discuss it. This grant would be for a 10-foot wide multimodal trail from the eastbound I-40 off-ramp south to Northwest 10th on the west side of Garth Brooks. Improvements to the crossings and pedestrian crossing signals is included, and this again would connect with the TAP grant that goes under I-40. The total project cost estimate is $900,000. Federal funding would be $720,000, with a local match of $180,000. So with all that said, I come up here quite often saying grants about multimodal trails. So why do we need them and why do we want them in the city? One, accessibility. Multimodal trails make transportation accessible to a wider range of people, including those who may not have access to personal vehicles or those with mobility challenges. By incorporating options like walking and cycling alongside public transit connections, people can easily access the trail regardless of their transportation mode. Health and fitness. It encourages walking and cycling, promotes physical activity, which can lead to improved health outcomes and reduced rates of obesity and related diseases. By providing safe and convenient routes for walking and cycling, multimodal trails can incentivize people to incorporate exercise into their daily routines. Environmental sustainability. Promoting non-motorized modes of transportation like walking and cycling reduces reliance on cars, therefore decreasing greenhouse gas emissions and mitigating air pollution. Integrating public transportation options into the trail network further encourages sustainability and travel choices, contributing to overall environmental conservation efforts. Economic benefits. I bet you guys didn't think that trails had all this. Multimodal trails can stimulate local economies by attracting tourists and recreation users who spend money on accommodations, dining, and other services. Additionally, enhancing transportation infrastructure can improve property values and stimulate development along the trail corridor, leading to economic growth in surrounding communities. We don't really want surrounding, we just want our community. Reduce traffic congestion on Garth Brooks. By providing alternative transportation options, multimodal trails can help alleviate traffic congestion on roadways. Encouraging people to walk, cycle, or use public transport instead of driving alone can reduce the number of vehicles on the road during peak travel times, leading to smoother traffic flow and shorter commute times for all road users. Community connectivity. Multimodal trails serve as connectors between neighborhoods, parks, commercial areas, and other points of interest within a community. They provide safe and accessible routes for people to travel between different destinations, fostering social interaction and community cohesion along the way. Recreation and enjoyment. Multimodal trails offer opportunities for outdoor recreation and leisure activities such as walking, jogging, cycling, and birdwatching. They provide a scenic environment for people to enjoy nature and engage in healthy, active lifestyles, enhancing overall quality of life for residents and visitors alike. And finally, safety and security. Well-designed multimodal trails prioritize user safety by incorporating such features as dedicated pedestrian and cycling lanes, well-lit pathways, and clear signage. Integrating public transportation options can also enhance safety by providing alternative travel choices, particularly in areas where walking or cycling may be less practical or secure. Overall, multimodal trails offer a holistic approach to transportation planning that addresses the diverse needs of communities while promoting sustainability, healthy, and livability.
You know, and one of the things I've heard from many of our residents is that accessibility, that we have numerous people in our community that are wheelchair bound, and that being able to go around our cities and access places in their wheelchairs. Another thing with economic benefits, I was in a study, I can't remember where I was, but it talked about the percentage that your sales tax goes up when you put sidewalks in your community, because people can get to those places, especially on Garth Brooks, where we're almost at non-attainment right now for air pollution, and we're gonna have to start paying large amounts for that. You know, we've got to cut down on that traffic on Garth Brooks. So anytime we can put sidewalks in, I think that's a wonderful, and then being able to apply for these grants and being able to just match with a little bit of money to afford this on our own would be next to impossible. So I appreciate the work that you put into applying for these. Do you have
Any
any
other questions?
questions? Yeah.
You bet.
You've answered every question I came in with, so.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, we thank you. Okay. That is the end of our study session, so we will adjourn and meet back here at 7 o'clock. Feel free to intermingle and visit with one another. This meeting is adjourned.